came up before was Buzzy Fox. And I want to give you a little story that I mentioned before, how these men were not just athletes, but special people. Even our little people, our youngsters here visiting with their grandparents possibly, know about World War II. They know about the terrible war in the Pacific. Well, Buzzy Fox was on Okinawa. Not too many people knew that. When Buzzy Fox came home, he never said much about it. He did his coaching, but he had great respect for the Japanese Marines. Buzzy was an American Marine. The kind of person Buzzy Fox was, he actually set up a dinner here in the States between the American Marines and the Japanese Marines, that they fought tooth and nail to sit down together and respect one another at a meal. Now, you tell me what kind of a man that is. That's something special. But that's the kind of people you're with. That's the kind of people your son was. That's what you're so proud and happy about. Jan Wooten was born September 29th, 1976, in Elizabeth, New Jersey, to Lenny and Jackie Wooten. He was born into an athletic family, as his father played both football and basketball. His uncle William was also an inductee of the Elizabeth Hall of Fame. Jan began to play organized sports when he was 12 years old. He tried out for Pop Warner football, but later found out that basketball was his calling. He played for Grover Cleveland Middle School. At the start of his freshman year, he played junior varsity, where he led his team to an undefeated season after winning the junior varsity championship. Jan was recognized by his peers as the tournament most valuable player. Jan attended Belleville Area College in Illinois for 2 years, where he was a junior college All-American, averaging 25 points. At the end of his sophomore year, he was selected to the national team, where he toured South America playing semi-pro basketball teams, but lost in the finals to Argentina. He accepted a scholarship to play for the University of Washington in Seattle. During his first year, his team made it to the NIT. During Jan's second and senior year, he helped lead his team to a 2010 record overall, with a last-second buzzer loss in the Sweet 16 to Richard Hamilton of the University of Connecticut. After college, Jan played overseas in Paris, and he later moved to come back to Washington, where he currently lives with his wife, and started a career in management. Unfortunately, we have his dad here with us to accept this award.
Thank you very much. I just spoke to Jan. He's actually just coming back from Florida. He's gone home to Seattle. He loves it there now. That's his second home. This is his first home. We won't let him forget that. But he also wanted me to relay that without Elizabeth and, of course, family first, coaching, and teachers, he wouldn't be the person that he is today. So he wanted to make sure that I passed that on to everyone here. And, of course, he's sorry that he missed this event. But once again, he has plenty of backing here in family. So we just want to say thank you. And I'll say this, I've spent the past 20 years in Delaware, and there's no comparison to the camaraderie that you can feel in Elizabeth, along with the sportsmanship and, of course, the athletics. There's no comparison at all. Elizabeth is a great place to grow, learn, and, of course, to excel. And we'll keep trying here. Thank you.
Our next recipient will be Ed Rozinsky, and accepting his award is Dick Pender. Now, while Dick is coming forward, as long as I mentioned, almost ancient history with World War II, let me bring you another recipient of the Elizabeth Hall of Fame Award. Listen to this. How many of you people here ever watched the movies where what is it, 24 hours over Tokyo.
30 seconds.
30 seconds over Tokyo. No, what the hell? It took me a longer time to get there. 30 Seconds Over Tokyo was a movie where American planes, B-24s, were brought close enough to Japan to actually bomb the mainland. Well, who do you think was the admiral that guided that aircraft carrier to Japan? Who do you think was the admiral from the city of Elizabeth that guided that aircraft carrier to Japan? Who do you think was the recipient of an award right here from the Elizabeth Hall of Fame that guided that aircraft carrier to Japan? As one of your recipients was Bull Halsey, and how can you not be proud of the people that have gone through this induction here? The wonderful, wonderful men and women that you have. Damn it, you should know about this history. Ed Rozinsky. And there's things about Ed Rozinsky that maybe Dick can tell you about. Ed Rozinsky and his family lived on Pine Street in Elizabeth. Pine Street, God bless him. I lived on Court Street at 3rd and Court. Ed went to Catholic grammar schools in the Port. As a young boy, Ed had proclivity for being a catcher. He was also a good hitter wherever he played. Like most of the Elizabeth youth, Ed found himself playing in the Union County Youth League. As a 12-year-old in 1949, he was the leading hitter in the boys' league with a .480 average. Ed had the privilege of being an understudy to catchers like, listen to this name, Hubie Brown and Bob Morowski. Not too many people know Hubie Brown. You know him as a basketball coach and a basketball player. He was a better baseball player. Not too many people here know that. I went to school. Hubie was behind me at St. Mary's. He was also a catcher, or rather at the end on our football team. In 1953, Ed was the mainstay behind the plate, handling pitchers like Dick Pender, Richie Jones, and Ray Smith. The team won the county and state sectional in 1952. In 1953, Argonne Post team became known as the best there ever was. The Rozinsky family moved to Union in Ed's senior year, and he immediately established himself as a starting catcher. His play at Union cemented his reputation as a quality player, and he was rewarded by his selection as a catcher on the first-team All-American by Elizabeth Journal, Newark News, and the Star-Ledger. He played 4 years in the Washington Senators organization. He joined the U.S. Army as an enlisted man. At the conclusion of his hitch, he attended and graduated from the University of Mississippi, after which he returned to the Army as a commissioned officer. He served with the U.S. Airborne Forces and retired with the rank of Major. Dick, please. Congratulations.
Thank you, Sheriff. It's an honor for me to accept this award for Ed. The biography that the sheriff just read, I wrote in nominating Ed before he passed away this past December. And Ed had a right to edit some of the things that I wrote out. But right now I'm going to put back those things.